I don't know, man. Should we talk about women? I haven't done that yet. What do you think, sweetie? Would you feel objectified if I talked about women today?
No, you can talk about women.
Okay. Hey, everybody. BOOZHOO. Hello. Welcome back to the show. And welcome back to BOOZHOO, NANABOOZHOO. Today's OJIBWE word of the day is wagosh, fox, because that's what you are, sweetie.
Ah, get out of here.
She's a fox. She's a wagosh. Actually, today's Ojibwe word, ikwe, woman. You are woman, hear you roar. I'm going to talk about women today. Now, you take a look at let's get a shot of Natasha here. So here's Natasha. And you know what, sweetie?
What?
People have commented on our relationship. I've heard people say, oh, you know what? I just love NANABOOZHOO's and Natasha's relationship. They seem like they have so much fun together. And so today I want to talk about, this is advice for men, how to get a good woman. You'll notice, Natasha is really kind of the exception to the rule. She's what a lot of guys, she's just perfect for me. It was almost like she was made for me. But Natasha's got the qualities that men will take seriously. You'll notice she's got her natural hair color, that she's very feminine, that she doesn't have any tattoos or piercings, and her hair is not short and blue. I'm sorry, ladies. I know for most of you, it's already too late. But if you're getting tattoos and piercings to beautify yourself, I got news for you. Nobody's asking for that. It's the same thing as with fake boobs. It's not like they did a survey and they were like, hey, men, how can we improve on a boob? Nobody was complaining, and then they made them all fake. And men never asked for that. We don't care. And as far as tattoos go, your boyfriends aren't going to admit this, but nobody ever said, oh, you know what? She's really pretty, but she needs some more tattoos. The one thing that would really make that girl prettier is if she had a sleeve of graffiti, And if you got an earring in your nose, like a cow, again, most guys aren't going to say anything because we're nice. But you shouldn't make us wince, The problem with piercing is that your first impression is to quietly go, ouch, that looks painful. And so Natasha is the perfect woman because, and the most important thing, more important than any of that. Let's say, okay, so it's too late. You already pierced up everything and you get a bunch of tattoos for whatever reason. Oh, I'm going to be an individual. But Natasha is pleasant. She's happy. She ain't all angry and fighting the man, Even the guys who are supportive of all your issues, you'll notice that the Women's March after Trump got elected and everyone put on those pink hats, they didn't pick up a whole lot of guys. The men were like, yeah, you go ahead, sister. But inside we're like, geez, she's angry. Nobody likes an angry woman. It's like, oh, what are you trying to silence us? It's like, yeah, I guess. I don't know. I'm just saying to help you out. If you want to get a man who's not going to just use you, if you want to get a man who wants to wife you up He's thinking, she going to be good mother material for my kids? Is she going to be nice to me? I don't know. We don't really care about what your job is. We couldn't care less about how much money you have. We don't care what class you came from. Oh, you have a rich father? Oh, no. That's actually a turnoff. Men are different. So today, with all that said, and now that I've just made everyone angry, I would like to ask the ladies, except for Brandy Marie, you can stay because you're cool. But this is a conversation for the men. So ladies, take it outside. Oh, you're going to stay? Okay. Well, you can listen too, but I'm not talking to you. This is to men. Young men. So, you're lonely, and you just want to meet a nice girl, and you think, you know what? If only I had a girlfriend, then I'd be happy. You know, a lot of guys, we don't like to admit this out loud, but, you know, the things we're into, the things we try really hard at. So, I'm going to get a nice car. Oh, I'm going to work out, get some muscles. Oh, I'm going to learn the guitar and be in a band. You know, whatever. We're actually doing that because we're thinking it's going to impress a lady. We think, oh, I'm not good enough on my own. So if I really hustle and I have some junia, some money, or if I can, get some big muscles or something, I can convince a woman to love me. And here's what you should know as you go out there looking for a lady. Number one, men and women are very different. They're not like us. Women, I was talking about this yesterday. Women are ruled by their feelings, by their emotions. And they're empathetic. When they see something happening, they start to feel it like it's happening to them. That's why so many people who are protesting are young ladies. The Antifa movement, the Black Lives Matter movement. It's a lot of young women. Because they've seen stuff on TV. Like, they learned about racism in school. They learned about slavery. And they're like, oh, that's really bad. And then they learned about women's suffrage. Great. That's a great name, huh? Suffrage. They suffered. And so they felt like they actually experienced that. You know, so they're really mad at slave owners and mean men. Even though they might have had like a perfectly good dad and the men in their lives were probably nice, they believe somehow that they had this horrible thing happen to them. Wow, I'm really going off on a tangent. Men aren't like that. You know, I mentioned this too. Like when women don't like watching Rambo. Because when Rambo hits somebody with his elbow, he's beating somebody up in that movie, the women will identify with the person getting beaten up. They're like, oh, geez, how can you watch this? It's so gross. But men, we're like taking notes. We identify with Rambo. We think, oh, okay. If I'm ever in that situation and I got to fight some cops while my hands are in handcuffs, I'll have to use my elbow and get in close. Okay. And when nobody's around and we're like doing housework, we're going to stop and try a karate kick in the air just in case. You know, that's how we are. But a man, so you're looking for a woman. You're wondering, how can I get a girl? And I don't know how to tell you how to get a girl, but I can tell you how to avoid certain problems. A woman with a lot of tattoos and piercings, that's a red flag that she's got self-esteem issues. She doesn't feel beautiful on her own. Those are kind of like mutilations. It's kind of like cutting. It's a kind of, I don't know. It screams, I'm not okay with who I am. And even my outward appearance is sort of a protest. Oh, ladies aren't supposed to have shaved heads and pierced noses and tattoos? Well, guess what? Look at me now. And, contrary to what everybody tells men, they tell us that we have impossible beauty standards. Oh, how come women have to be these perfect, runway models? You men, you should accept us for as we are. Well, we do. You ever see the fattest women in Walmart? They usually have 5 or 6 kids. These women are getting men. Men, we don't care. You can have men who love women with curves and men who love just really thin women. And actually, there's men. Yeah, okay. Ideally, we want Snow White. She's a pretty woman who's always asleep. I don't know what we want. But yeah, Disney movies have sort of informed some of that. But men will tolerate your nonsense. We will date you with green hair and some other guy's name tattooed on your neck. We're going to look past that. We're going to tell ourselves, hey, sure, we all make mistakes, right? But you're probably asking for trouble because this is what it says. A woman who gets a tattoo of something that later on is embarrassing, like, somebody's name, it shows that she's impulsive, that she doesn't think of the future, that she's reckless, Everybody wants to protect the feelings of the single mom because, a lot of you guys probably have single moms. But, it's like Planned Parenthood. Planned Parenthood is for people who didn't plan on becoming parents. It's the most ironic name. But single moms, come on. It's not, you don't accidentally get pregnant. You become reckless and you don't take precautions and you make mistakes. And also, if a woman has failed relationships, a lot of them, what's the one constant there? Is she just unlucky and men are so awful? Or is she somehow not worth the trouble? I don't know. I'm just getting started here. So look for a woman who's not angry. Oh, you're saying we don't have reason to be angry? No. Maybe you do. I don't know. You're not very grateful if you're angry. But also, nobody wants to be around you. That's not... Men will act like, oh yeah, let's go fight the power. Come on, honey. Oh, you know what? I'm just as mad at the patriarchy too. I'm a feminist too. Nah, he's just being nice. But I say traditional men, Anishinaabe men who want to follow the red road. You want to be traditional? You want to live the ways of the earth, of the Kichimanadu? Then get a traditional woman. And by that, I mean somebody who is traditional, not that she's, on the drumming like a man, but a woman who's got traditional, like your grandma. Look at your grandma's values and try to find a woman who's like your grandma. I know it sounds weird because you'd be like, what, am I supposed to be dating some old churchy lady? Not necessarily. But somebody who treats you like your grandma treated your grandpa. Hopefully that was good. I'm not even asking you. I'm not even going to get into your mothers. Look to your grandmothers. If you can. I don't know. I think I just kind of raged in a way I wasn't planning. I don't think I'm going to post this. Oh, go ahead. Do you think so? Honey, do you want me to post this?
I don't care.
I might post this, I might not. Let's just take a look at it. Men, good luck. You're not going to find a woman like Natasha, that's for sure. And you have been watching BOOZHOO, NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. I am NANABOOZHOO. This is the lovely and talented Natasha. And this is Michael Lyons. And I will see you again. Gigawabamin. Min. Minowa. Owa.
Take a boat to England, baby, maybe to Spain. Wherever I have gone, anywhere I've been and gone, anywhere I have gone, the blues are all the same. Send out for whiskey, baby, send out for gin. Me and room service, honey, me and room service, babe, me and room service. Well, we're living a life of sin. I'm not drinking, baby, you're on my mind. When I'm not sleeping, honey, when I ain't sleeping, mama, when I ain't sleeping, well, you know, you'll find me crying. Is a gamble, baby, loving's much the same. Wherever I have played, anywhere I've rolled them dice, anywhere I have played, the blues are all the same.